What if I told you? Most of your life wasn't actually your choice. Not the way you think, not what you believe, not even the life you're chasing right now. It was decided for you, long before you were old enough to have an opinion about it. And the worst part, you never even noticed. Think about that for a second. Every morning you wake up, you feel like yourself, you feel like your choices are yours, your thoughts are yours, your dreams are yours. But what if they're not? Your parents shaped you. Your environment programmed you. Society smiled at you every time you fit in and turned its back every time you didn't. So here's the question nobody wants to sit with. If you stripped all of that away, the expectations, the fear, the conditioning, who would you actually be? Because by the end of this video, you might realize something that changes the way you see everything. You are living a life you never consciously chose. Here is how it happened. You were born into a world that already had a plan for you. Before you could speak, people were already deciding who you were going to be. Your name, your religion, your nationality, your values, all of it handed to you before you were old enough to question any of it. And then school started. School didn't teach you how to think. It taught you what to think. Sit down, follow instructions, get the right answer. Don't ask why. The children who fit the system got rewarded. The ones who didn't got labeled. And somewhere in that process, you learned what was safe to be. Then came the people around you, the friends who shaped your taste, the relationships that told you what you were worth, the social media feeds that told you who you were supposed to want to become. Layer by layer, other people's ideas about life built the version of you that woke up this morning. And the most frightening part, you didn't notice it happening. Nobody does, because when you're inside the conditioning, it doesn't feel like conditioning. It just feels like reality. The career you're chasing, did you choose it? Or did someone tell you it was the smart choice? The relationship you're in or looking for, does it match what you actually want or what you were taught love is supposed to look like? The version of success you're running toward, is it yours? Or is it the one your parents couldn't reach and handed to you to carry? But here is where it changes. You cannot undo the conditioning, but you can become aware of it. And awareness is where the choice begins. Ask yourself one question, not who am I, but who was I before the world told me who to be? Think back to the thing you loved before anyone told you whether it was practical. The version of yourself that existed before the opinions arrived, before the grades, before the comparisons, before the pressure. That person didn't disappear. They just went quiet. The work is not to burn your life down and start over. The work is simpler and harder than that. Every day, find one thing you do because you chose it, not because it was expected, not because it was safe, not because someone else needed you to. Just one thing, chosen, deliberately, by you. Because a life built from conscious choices, even small ones, is fundamentally different from a life that just happened to you. And the difference between those two lives is the only difference that matters. If that's still sitting with you, the next one will too. Subscribe to Hang On and hang on.